We've got some breaking news crossing right now. President Obama out saying that he will veto a bill that the House has put forward that would require more screening for any Syrian refugees coming into the United States. Do not forget, in less than 6 weeks' time, the president wants to invite 10,000 refugees from Syria into this country. The House has put forward a bill that would require additional screening. The president now promising that he would veto that bill. Homeland Security Committee member Tom Marino is a congressman who supported this bill, who wants to see additional security should we bring any refugees into this country. He's also from a state that has said we don't want any refugees in this country. And he joins me right now. Congressman, your reaction to the president's news that he will veto any efforts you guys put forward to increase screening.
Is that really a shock to anyone? And the president hasn't led since day one, and he's not leading now. But I do have something that I want to make sure that the American people hear and the president hears. If a terrorist gets into this country and kills an American or more, the blood is on his hands.
You know, it's a reality he should be thinking about. But for some reason, Congressman, he's living in a world which, you know, look, I'm as idealistic as the next person, and, you know, we all want to help people in need. It is part of who we are as a society. But nonetheless, there's a reality here. And the reality is that ISIS has promised that they will seed these refugee groups with jihadists. We saw it over there in Turkey today, 8 people arrested. They were trying to get into Europe, into Germany, using Syrian passports. We know that one of the terrorists in the French attacks did use came into Europe as a Syrian refugee. I mean, this is the reality of the situation. What world is the president living in when he says we're not even going to increase security for these people?
You are exactly right. This president is an ideologue. He does not want to leave office when he can avoid politically being in a war. So he's trying very hard to stay away from that. But this president is the reason why we have the problem that we do have in Syria. This president could have addressed this issue on several levels, chose not to. You know, I'm a member of the NATO Parliamentary Assembly, and I go meet with 27 other NATO countries several times a year. Our allies are telling me, where is the leadership? Where is this president? You know something, what else they're saying? And I'm paraphrasing this, I put it in my own words. Our allies around the world do not want the president standing beside them when the chips are down because they don't trust him. He's turned his back on our allies, and he's turning his back on this country if he doesn't change his policy. He has surrounded himself with foreign policy advisors that are inept and tell him exactly what he wants to hear.
Yeah. Representative Marino, thank you for being with us tonight. You know, unfortunately under these circumstances, but thank you very much.